Y'all got some real pretty girls waiting for y'all. My and that's GG. We about to get ready to get unscripted.
Where's my unscripted sign? Oh no, I have a different sign. It's unscripted. Let's go.
So welcome everyone to the Truth Slash Shenanigans Wednesday primetime web series. We are the TLS Unscripted, where we just have organic conversation about everyday topics. So I am Olivia E from heaven. I'm a unicorn. I'm from I'm a
From
heaven
heaven.
unicorn today.
I love it. Unique, one of a kind. That's what unicorns symbolize. And I am Gianni from Jupiter. Hey, podcast Grim. He said he's from Ireland. Very cool. I love Ireland. By the way, I love Irish accents. Anyway, if you're new to TLS's Unscripted, we are live every Wednesday, faithfully at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're joining us from Instagram, of course, we want to hear you. So so hit the request to join button. And if you're on other platforms, just comment because we need you to keep the conversation going. Hi, Civil Boy. Bonsoir. Jose. Sup, ladies? Hey, Rob. Let's get unscripted.
Yes, let's get unscripted now.
You're from Neptune? Ooh, Neptune, the illusionary dream planet. Okay.
G, you gotta start us off with our Gianni gems.
Okay. Today, I know I usually talk astrology, which we kind of know what's going on. Right now we're in a new season. It's Virgo season, turn up, okay? And it's also a full moon that had just passed. So it was a time of release. Now it's becoming a new moon, blah, blah, blah. We'll talk about that in the next Unscripted. But today I actually wanted to talk about duality and the yin and yang. So I've spoken on Unscripted before about yin and yang and how everything has like a dual nature, the masculine and the feminine combined, and how we as individuals contain both. So let's talk about that briefly so I can remind everybody where the point of imbalance in your personal life stems from. So the reason why things may not be like as harmonious in life is because you have to realize where you're using too much or too little of your energy or your focus. So for example, think of it like when you're cooking. Your method is to, and I came up with this, your method to balance is a tablespoon of discipline, a quarter cup of emotional balance, or 3 tablespoons of like focusing on your mental health, and a dash of spirituality. But if you're adding too much of spirituality or you're adding too much of the emotional breaks, then your food is not going to taste good, right? So you have to mix your life with your own balance, like your own recipe. You have to know what that is for you. So somebody may think this person is sleeping too much, but this may be the balance that they need. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to talk about. Just balance in your own life, and remembering that it has to do with duality. Okay, thank you.
Now can I add something or ask something?
You can add and ask in anything and everything.
Now, if you're missing something, can't you always find somebody that can
What is going on?
fulfill what you're lacking for the balance?
Yes. What do you mean? Like if you need somebody in your life?
No. Let's say you're there's a strength that you're lacking. You can always find a person, because even last week you talked about our spiritual friends and
Soul group.
our soul group. So we can find people that whatever we're lacking in to help us be balanced, right?
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's very true. There's people that can kind of like get you back to their, like help you remember how to get back to that space. Good job. Look at O needs to drop her own gems. There needs to be like a Olivia gem.
My gem is just me.
True.
Girl, it's just me being here.
True.
All right. So
Exactly.
should I oh, you want to tell them about aren't you going to be starting something soon?
I will soon in the new season, I will be beginning a blog on the TLSLiveShow.com website. And that's for people to check out my astrological interpretations of the current transits I speak about in Unscripted. So you can learn about it for your own personal sun sign, moon sign, whatever you guys are into. Okay? Look out for that on September 12th, the new season.
Dad on Facebook says, good point. Balance. Yes. So we always need
It's
to
not a rich berry.
make sure we're balanced.
Neo.
All right, so
Okay.
should I do the recap, which ain't much, but I got something, y'all.
You gotta tell them what the recap was. You gotta tell them what happened last Sunday. Let them know.
TLS live show, Neo Nix, the host, one of the hosts, did his best of and Reed watched, and showed us his favorite clips. But we got some juicy for you though. What's juicy? Tell them about the juice.
This Sunday is our TLS pajama pizza party, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Pizza and junk food.
Yes. So you guys can join us, the Unscripted ladies, on Sunday. Well, we're going to be rewatching like old clips of TLS, and we're going to be doing our reactions. It's going to be fun. We're going to have junk food, pizza. We're going to be in our pajamas, and it's going to be a vibe. You guys should join. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Sunday.
So it's every reason to either stay in your pajamas or take a shower and get right back in your pajamas on Sunday coming up at 4 p.m. We taking over. It's going to be the Unscripted.
It's going to be lit.
Yes.
You guys have to join.
Yes.
Reminder, it's not a rich berry. Oh, I keep reading that. Okay, so reminder for the food challenge, reminder that it's called a miracle berry. Got you. Okay. So, today we are into something kind of deep. It depends on the type of person you are, whether you consider this topic deep. But we're going to be talking about the afterlife or the other side. Today we're asking, what do you think happens after death? Doom, doom, doom. No. Okay. So like on a serious note, what have you thought about? Like whenever you thought about death at any stage in life, what came to mind? What do you feel like what?
Okay.
Y'all ready to join?
Pause for 1 second. Let's make sure everyone knows that I don't know. I can't remember if you said that you all can join us in this conversation because we want to hear from you on IG. So get ready to join us on IG. We want to know what you think because this is all about putting all our minds together and coming up with something. And yeah, so what happens when we die?
What do you think happens when you die?
First things first. Let's just because we're the ones speaking right now. Let's just say what our background is. So my background is neither one of us are religious. We're spiritual. But I am a Christian and I just take whatever I don't follow any rules. I just take whatever makes my heart feel good and I go with that. So what's your background, G?
Like right now?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not religious, but I would say that I do follow like my own like I guess religious or spiritual practice for myself. I do feel like spirituality should be an individual thing and you can come together with people like whatever, like we talked about soul group and stuff. But yes, that's me right now. But my religious background before was Christianity. I was a Jehovah's Witness growing up. So I came from a very different kind of religious background. And so what I was taught about death and what happened after death was like when you die, That's it. Like they saw, yeah, they didn't see heaven and hell. So well they did, but they didn't see people dying and going there. I guess it's almost like a purgatory state, and then it's like your spirit. They do believe like the spirit is like belongs to God, but they don't believe like the spirits actually go to heaven or hell, because they believe people are going to come back to the earth after like this big Armageddon, and it's a long story. But yeah, that's what I was taught growing up, and I felt like that didn't satisfy me all the way, because I felt like, well, we're too much, like our spirit is too much, I don't know, there's too much life, right? Like there's too animated. So what really does happen, and I personally think that people can go to, how do I say that? Gross. Because I don't believe necessarily in heaven and hell.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
that different?
So let's start there. So I was looking at. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Neo's comment
Neo?
because he said
Yeah.
he's he said Neo says worms eat your face when you die. I know. I've seen it, and it's always
Ew.
funny because my dad always says, Antonio, Neo is reincarnated. He told me he was reincarnated. So it's like, how do you know you've seen it? It's weird. But anyways, moving on to, so do you think there's a heaven and a hell?
I think we create heaven and hell, but I don't think there's like a direction.
Okay.
I think all these direction is man-made, human, weird mysticism stuff. Like, but I feel like heaven and hell. Like, I feel like if we're gonna be real, I really do feel like people have hell on earth. Like, I feel like people live in hell on earth. Like, people have lives that are like that, or states of lives that, or like they have heaven on earth. There's people that live like that. But I don't know. That's just me. That's just how I feel. And I feel like when you pass away, I do believe in reincarnation as well. I feel like
How?
you are,
How do you believe?
okay. I feel like because I feel like we're not attached to our body. Our body is just a vessel. That's how I feel.
Okay.
And so I feel like when you pass away, you disattach, your spirit disattaches, not in the way where our brain is picturing it right now, like a spirit disattaching, but because okay, I'm getting too deep. Okay,
That's the point.
I just feel like it just disattaches, and as a spirit, depending on whatever thoughts, emotions, or feelings we had in that moment, either we're going to come back or we're going to elevate, or whatever people want to use these words for. What is the word? Transcend, like go higher, like in a different dimension almost. Yeah.
Neo
So I think,
Neo says, when you say no direction, what does that mean? When the heaven
like,
and
you know how people say heaven, like people always
they say
associate heaven
up
with above,
and one is down.
below.
Oh, copy. I understand.
But what's weird is in reality, like our human eyes see things in upside down. So really things are really in reverse. But I don't know. I don't think that there's a direction when it comes to heaven or hell. I think it's a space or a state. I think so. So what do you guys think? I
So,
just got lost. I was in a different world.
but
Hey Mello.
hey Mello, do you have a,
Hey A Love Sublime. The mushrooms eat
okay,
your decayed body. Oh my God, Neil.
okay, let me say what I think. Okay,
Yes.
ask me. Hold on. It'll feel better if you
Yeah,
ask.
let me ask you. Okay, oh. What do you think happens after death?
I
Hey
think
Mello.
that um okay, what I think happens after death is everything I put in my own mind to make me happy while I'm alive. So it gives me encouragement to keep, like, I've manifested it. I've I don't know if it's real or if it's fake.
Like manifested your death?
I manifested what I think heaven is.
Okay.
because
I see.
I manifested what I think the afterlife is. I do think I go to heaven because I feel like it's so much easier to get to heaven than hell. I mean, it's got to be really
Yeah.
hard to get to hell, right? Like if you believe in a hell, I mean, it can't be that easy to get to hell. Like you got to be like a freaking murderer or something. But anyways, I've made up in my mind what I think it is, and I think it's
I agree with
beautiful.
that, A Love.
I think I'm on a beach. I think there's unicorns. I think everything is turquoise. I think I can see my
Okay.
loved ones. I think I'll see my animals. And I just make this stuff up in my head to motivate me every day to like live. Because what is the point of me living if this is it?
Right.
To me,
Like, what's after this? Like, I feel like people do feel like after death there is this like utopia type of thing. I feel like when you die, though, like you gotta think of the body is the senses. So when you die, you don't necessarily feel pain anymore. I think that it is more of like just this kind of like reflection of stuff. But I like that. Oh, I was gonna say something about what you said about how you manifest in your world, and I feel like a lot of people do that too because it's like a safe, like it keeps you mentally safe because you don't want to like live every day like, oh my God, you know what I mean, like
and I can't live
horrible.
like my religion either because that's like the stuff the priests say on the TV is just it's actually like what Mello said. It's weird.
We're all dying.
So
We're all going to hell.
talking to, but Mello says weird, and I A Love Blind says I think that if you have an unfinished business, you come back at some point to
Yep.
try to to
To
try
learn
to learn
or
or
oh
relearn a lesson that you did not get in this lifetime. So with that said, do you believe in reincarnation?
yeah, I do believe in reincarnation, and I didn't originally. I didn't originally, but it just kind of feels like I don't know. It's one of those things that like you didn't believe until you kind of like. I wouldn't say I saw it, but it's like I realized it in a kind of like epiphany kind of way.
So
But yeah, I do believe in
how do you
reincarnation.
believe in it? Like what does that
I
mean
don't.
to you?
What does reincarnation mean? I feel like reincarnation means when a spirit goes, when a spirit dies, well, a spirit's body like vessel dies, and they go into that spirit goes into after deciding something, because spirits are not just without purpose or without intention now. Like it's like a body, like every cell in our body does something, it means something. So that's what spirits are, it means something. There's an intention as to where you're going. So like when you die from that one body, the body you're going into, whether it be a bug, a bird, a dog, Michelangelo, like it doesn't matter. Like it's a reason you're going into that body. So um, if you have to keep coming to the third dimension though, then that might be like a lot of like lessons that you had to learn. I had to. My name is Deja Vu
No.
for a reason.
When I think of by the way, so Neo says so if
Sa. It froze.
our
No.
thoughts, then when the bugs are munching on our brain cells, how do you still have a thought? Yeah, that's true.
I'm so
Um,
dead.
when
You
it
don't
comes to
have thoughts. If you
reincarnation, I believe in reincarnation, but I kind of believe it in a different way. I believe in it in that when I have children, when I have children, I reincarnate
why is it?
myself, not genetically, because I could have adopted children and I could still reincarnate myself by leaving my personality, by leaving things that I like or things that I like to do within them. And that's how I believe my reincarnation lives. Like it doesn't have to be my children. It could be anybody. I could be reincarnated through anybody, and how I could be reincarnated through someone that is not alive while I'm alive is the things that I create. So my
Yes.
artwork. you know,
Yes.
videos, pictures, things that the people will see once I'm dead, and the things that will live on once I'm dead. I feel like maybe I could be reincarnated because a person could take on that soul. Um, so yeah, that's what I.
Wait, oh, it's like freezing. Can you hear me normal?
Yep, I
Are
can.
you able to hear me? Okay, God. Because I'm like, dang, she can't even hear me talk. Okay, but I heard the majority of what you were saying. You're basically saying, like, you live on. Do you believe reincarnation is like you live on through the things you've left in behind in your life
I
for
think
people
so.
to.
That's how I believe in it. Yeah.
Okay,
Um.
okay. And no, to be honest, that's a form of, I feel like, um, a form of reincarnation. I feel like that, definitely. I
Um.
definitely feel like that's reincarnation.
Mello
Yeah.
says that's not reincarnation. Dad Diddy Silent
No.
says superstar inspiration talk.
Okay.
Leo says we just exist in the time linearly. So we live on forever because of time we existed here. And Mo, what's up, Mo? Hey, Mo. Some of us have been here before, and I mean, I want to understand that too. Who's been here before? I haven't been here before. I don't think I have.
I mean, literally, my full name is Deja Gianni Storm. That's my real name, and so Deja already happened, already been here. But I don't like to be superstitious. I'm actually a pretty practical person. I feel like too many things have happened in my life for me to jump out of that, and for me to be like, you know what I mean? Like, be bigger than what you, not even necessarily what you were told, but like what you kind of like see and feel with your senses. There's more to it. So I feel like, yeah, there's people that have lived here multiple and keep
Okay,
freezing.
Dad on Facebook says
There's a reason for that.
we are
Music is
made
life
of
for them.
two. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, he says we are made of two things. One is flesh, and one is flesh made of earth. When we die,
Ow.
flesh goes back to earth. The second part of us is soul. Soul never dies, and when the flesh dies, the soul goes back to where it came from. The soul is made not to die. Therefore, soul represents our life to God. So, with that said, do you think, because I know you do believe in God, everybody doesn't, but I know you do. Do you
I do.
think you meet God when we die?
Like a pearly gates type of thing.
Not maybe pearly gates because mine's on the beach, but just do you think you get to see him?
Like you said, oh, I think the experience has to be different for everybody. Even when I've watched like people who said that they've died and come back and stuff like that, like I feel like you do meet some type of source type of energy, and that looks different for everybody. You know what I mean? Like we can't even argue on earth what God looks like. Like we can't even be um, on the same page when it comes to what God looks like on earth. So I feel like in our own passing life, that's going to be different also. I don't know.
Do
But
you,
I don't think that I don't know.
do you think that we remember everything that happened on Earth when we go to the afterlife?
I always felt like when you pass away, and I'm gonna ask you this afterwards, the same question you asked me, but I always felt like when you pass away, you kind of do like this review of your life. Like, you know, like a flash of, like when people say a flash, my life flashed before my eyes, like you do that, like when you pass away, like your life flashes and you're in this purgatory state and you're reviewing your life. And I don't know, then your soul makes a decision from there. I like that your dad said soul because it reminded me that the soul and the spirit is different. So yeah, thanks, Dad. Sorry. So, oh, I wanted to ask you, what do you think? Do you wait? Was it that question? Do you think that after you pass away, that you see your life, or do you think it's what you want to see? Like, like you said, like
I
you
think
go straight to heaven or
that. um what's the question?
So when you pass away, do you review your life? Like when you pass away, do you see your life before your like eyes in a way?
I don't think God would do that to me. Like that's just kind of bad. Like that's horrible. I don't want to.
Really?
I feel like reviewing my life would hurt me.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
because there's so many hidden things that I didn't know was going on that will be revealed that I don't need to be revealed. Like I've made it through it. I don't want to review my life. I don't want to forget the people I know. I want to, or my animals. I want all those things to I want all the good memories to come with me. But to review my life, like everything, I don't want to review everything. Don't do that to me.
Aw. I
No.
can understand that, but maybe if you understand it from a way like maybe when you pass away, there is this kind of like sudden peace. Like there's
What's
no
the
like
point?
the point is to review your do you I mean what's your purpose on this earth? Do you believe in purpose or do you feel like no, we're just
Oh,
DNA and then we die in
no.
flesh and meat?
To review my purpose and to see what I've done, that's
Yeah.
fine. But to review, to like literally rewind my life and to see all the downfalls or all the backstabbers and this,
Aw, it
like
doesn't
I
have to
don't
be
want to
just
see
that too.
that because there's things that you don't know. So, but
Oh,
to
I love the comments.
no, I do think there's a purpose, but unfortunately, I do think that we don't always reach our purpose.
I agree with
But
you. I agree with you.
I don't think that we are penalized from not being in paradise, for not reaching our purpose if it wasn't I mean, I wasn't like my maybe I just I
So
wasn't
you don't believe in hell?
I do, but not for I just think it's like so hard to get there. Like, I mean, I just think the only people that get to hell are like mass murderers and like rapists and like bad people,
Okay.
like not doing good things and not always being a good person doesn't make you a bad person. That's what I think.
But it's hard for me. The only reason why it's hard for me to say that there is a hell in people kind of like murderers or even rapists, like the most disgusting scums of the earth that we all really hate. It's even hard for me like in my like true like I don't know. I just don't see if there really is the God that you guys believe in, how he would just be like, yeah, you're going to burn forever. Like, but you made him. So you kind of like, free will or not, like there was a purpose and you planted a seed in that. And if it went bad, it's on you as source. Like you're the spirit of source. So I just don't really buy into the hell thing. But I do feel like the review of your life is not a bad thing. You're just reviewing your life and you're going through, okay, I did this. Oh, okay.
So
Apologized. Oh, okay. Boo boo
so
bop boop beep boop.
so G, does the do you are you saying the review of your life allows you to get into the paradise?
I don't think there's no allowance of I don't think that there's like a heaven or hell though. Like I don't think there's a place like, oh, this is the pinnacle. Like I
Okay,
don't. Yeah, I don't think
let's
that.
read. It's two really great comments, y'all. I love the comments today.
Yes.
T, she says, you want to read her
Fast like.
comment?
Yes. So V527 says we all have a purpose whether it's fulfilled or not. At death, the spirit is returned to the creator. It's important to live life to the fullest and make a positive impact to others. I love that.
Yep.
My opinion.
Yep.
Neo said we live on in DNA. Our children, we live on in what we teach others. You have, oh,
Yeah.
yep. Thank you, Neo.
He said,
And so why are sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so why are human animals different? Ooh, it's not letting me. Why are human animals different? Do dogs have a soul that moves on to an afterlife? Do rats? Does the fly? Does that I just killed? What about the single cell bacteria I just killed when I cleaned the toilet? What do humans? Are you saying are they different, or are you saying that?
I don't think they're different.
I don't think they're different either. Just
Okay,
because in our
let's
mind they're
talk about it.
insignificant or like they're
Let's
smaller,
talk about it. Gee, do you think
there's beings
animals
in our world that think we're nothing.
And do you
in
think
our universe.
animals go live after as well, or just humans?
You know what's funny? I always thought like, and I always used to be young and used to do this, but whenever it was like I killed a fly around me or like a dragonfly or anything around me, I killed a bug around me, I always thought, okay, that bug is gonna die and become a human like after it's like progressed. Because I just feel like, yeah, I feel like that happens to animals and insects and all of that too, bacteria, yeah. It's, yeah, they reincarnate too.
Okay.
Everything is alive, everything is moving, everything has energy, every single thing. So yeah,
Okay. TT
not everything
says
has a soul.
TT says I killed a fly too, but my son won't be happy because it's God's creation. You know what though? That's a
Wait,
fact.
what'd she say?
She said,
I killed a fly too, but my son won't be happy because of God creation.
but
Oh,
you know, my dad is the same way
kids don't like stuff like that.
when it comes to plants and when it comes to trees. You know, they're alive. They have families. They actually mate. If you look at their roots, if you plant seeds, you'll see some seeds like intertwined
That's so cute.
and me personally,
Yeah.
I think that animals and plants are obedient. They don't. They're not obedient. They don't have an option not to be obedient. So they go in my world. They go to paradise. It's no question.
Yeah.
It, Charcoal, you going to paradise, buddy?
Look
Charcoal
at
going to
Char.
paradise.
Why'd you grab him like
Okay,
that? What? Char.
Char, Charcoal's going there. He
He's
doesn't
my
have an
heart.
option because he wasn't created to have an option. Us, we stiff necked, we rebellious, we want to do this, we want to do that, we think we know everything. But I think all animals, I think all plants, all cells, whatever you're talking about, I think they're all created to be obedient to the creator, whoever you think the creator is. To me, I believe his name is God. So they're obedient to God and they're gonna go wherever and they're gonna live on. I I I hope that when I do pass away, that Minx is there greeting me. That Charcoal is there greeting
Oh, so
me.
you wanted to be in human physical form, seeing minks and your loved ones.
I I think yeah, but
Okay.
I do think of that.
Wait, let me see the comments because all I see is OMG.
Mello says plants, are you
Wait,
serious? Oh my god. Yes. Oh my
wait.
god.
Neo said it's very true about plants. If you watch time lapse, but they go to heaven. I didn't say they go to heaven. And
I
he
did.
said the bacteria have souls and join us in death. Listen, I almost feel like the way it looks is as if I'm saying like me, because it's almost like you have to like in our minds the way it's been set up, we have to separate what the soul is from the body. So yeah, a soul is not something simple like a person with a brain, which is not simple, but I'm just saying like compared to the soul, like which is limitless and connected to source. So like when you separate that, then you can see how it's possible for a plant, for bacteria that's the mold growing outside of my window. Like everything really does pass on and goes to a different form. Yeah, absolutely.
Neo says,
Absolutely.
so that fish I
Absolutely.
ate is in heaven. I mean, in my world, he is.
I
That's
mean
my
all
world, though. You know,
animals.
everybody has their own right to believe what they want to believe,
Yeah,
right?
they do.
They
They
have their
do.
own right to be what they want to be. So we can all believe what we want to believe.
Yes.
I mean, that's facts, too.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
And we're stepping into like a really good topic, but we're gonna lighten it up soon. We're gonna have some fun soon. We
We
about to do a
are.
food challenge and all of that.
Okay. I have a closing question.
Yes.
Do you think all our answers are in a book, or do you think that they come to us organically, spiritually through life?
It depends on the person. Some people, naturally, I would say experience. Some people need to go through experience because that's just the person they are. But I feel like it depends on the person. Um, but experience is the best teacher, honestly. in my opinion.
Well, I'm
Experience
trying
is
to
the
bring.
best
I'm
teacher.
I'm trying to anybody can always join us in the live.
Oh, he said bring somebody in, not me. Yeah, I want to hear different viewpoints of the
I
conversation of
know,
death
right?
because I feel like me and Olivia didn't have the same viewpoints, but we did agree that. Wait, what did we agree on?
We only agreed that we believe in God. We don't believe in anything else. We
Oh,
don't agree in
yeah,
anything
everything
else.
else we don't agree. Yeah, at all. She doesn't really believe in the reincarnation thing, and she believes that there is a heaven, and most people go, and that there is a hell, but very little people go. I don't believe there's a heaven and hell. And I feel like people reincarnate.
See if you can join
Or don't.
your friends,
Or don't reincarnate.
or if anybody else wants to join us, they can.
Yeah, I would love to hear other viewpoints on what do you think happens after death.
Can you see if you can join them?
I can't on my end.
Uh,
Yeah, it won't let me at all. It won't let me at all.
let's see.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's different viewpoints because y'all don't make sense.
But that's
When you talk
fine
about
though, because
spirituality, you
actually
don't.
spirituality doesn't make sense. It
It's so funny
doesn't
we
make
came to
sense.
our defense like this.
Spirituality doesn't make sense. It's all what you want to believe. It's all what you want to put in your heart. It's all what you want to put in your mind to help you move forward. And no one can take that from you. And if you allow someone to take that from you, you allow them to kill like your spirit. And why would you allow someone to kill your spirit? That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of weak.
Yeah, that's
But
kind
I
of
do feel like, yeah, but I do feel like you're right, Neo. It doesn't make sense, and that's exactly what is
God
supposed to
doesn't
happen.
make sense. None of this stuff makes sense.
It's not supposed to make sense, but it's supposed to resonate with your spirit. Your spirit is supposed to be like, I
Right.
don't know what that means, but I feel like that might be something that I might come to I might walk that bridge one day and
Right.
see, oh, okay, that's what Olivia was talking about. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? It's one of those. And I feel like, yeah, it's not supposed to make sense. It's not logic. It's not the right brain. Or is that the left brain? I don't know. But I really want to hear somebody who does have that point. I really, really want to hear your viewpoint for real. Seriously, join as soon as possible. Sasa, what do you have to say? No, I'm kidding.
What does she have to say?
Sasa's
I
a
just
Leo, so
invited
she agrees with
Mello.
you.
Let's see if Mello will join.
Ooh, yes, Mello. Okay.
All
We
right,
haven't seen Mello in a
Mello.
long time. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Oh, I would love for Lamb to join in. Let me see Lamb, please, because she has a unique point of view.
It does.
Mm.
I feel like the subject doesn't make sense. So, Dad on Facebook says the purpose of life is to do God's work. God is love. Exactly. And most people, G,
Yeah,
you hear me?
lightning.
If
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just lightning crazy out here.
most people that are spiritual, they're kind of free spirited, they don't have any construction, they don't live with any direction, like they're just kind of doing what their spirit takes them to do. So at times it doesn't make sense because you're a spiritual being. Spirituality doesn't work with this world. This world is not about being spiritual. This world is about being rich or having structure. And spirituality doesn't really come with structure, and it doesn't make sense.
I know that very well, trust me. Like you're preaching to the choir. I just feel like that is something that not everybody agrees with because it doesn't make sense. And it's like, well, where are you grabbing this from? Like if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't hold any weight or it doesn't have any credibility. And that's why I said it has to be something that resonates with your spirit. It has to be something that we're in it. This is the age of Aquarius. Everybody has to have a mind of their own now. You got to build your own imagination, your own world, and that is real. And then it'll become real. People are like, oh my God,
All right.
these
So
bitches.
that was so fun. We could always break this down if you guys leave us more comments, because more comments about what you think
Neo.
happens
Oh.
after we die, and maybe a specific thing that you want to talk about. Maybe it's reincarnations. Maybe it's whatever you think doesn't make sense, or whatever you want to talk about. And maybe you could join us in the conversation next time we bring it to the group. So let's move on. I think I'm feeling a little like I'm feeling a little like return to sender, you know?
Okay, let's see. So it's that part of the show where we give unscripted advice and feedback on the letters you DM us. So, let's do this thing. Okay, so actually there's two messages. I can't wait to like start printing them out and then having like little actual mail. Okay. So let me read the short one first. Okay, it says, I think I'm showing signals of a possible addiction. I've been having a rough couple of weeks, and lately I can't stand being sober. I don't know how to cope. I don't know any other way, to cope apart from taking a shot or smoking a blunt. I don't want it to become a dependency. Any advice? Wait, what are you addicted to though?
Wait, hold on. I need to drink. Hold on.
Because I mean, I need a shot. No, I'm kidding. I drink wine. Paraguayan.
The question is, what are you what?
So you're making it up? Wait. Oh, that was for the other thing.
Oh,
Okay.
talking about
Sorry,
our
go ahead.
afterlife. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
making
yeah, no.
Yes, I am. Yeah. I'm moving on. So,
I mean, technically, yeah. Technically.
sis.
So addiction. I don't see that as this. That's dependency. Yeah, that looks like a bad habit. I can't stand being sober. I don't know any other way to cope apart from taking a shot or smoking a blunt. I don't want it to become a dependency. Ship
What's
has
your
sailed.
question?
Any advice is the question. Um,
I really
it's like,
don't
no.
have any
No, I'm not going to return it to sender.
because
I mean, the advice, what advice do you have, Oh?
I don't have any advice because taking shots and smoking blunts is fun.
That's why I'm like, where's the
In
addiction?
moderation.
Oh, but this person said it's becoming dependent. They don't want it to become dependent. So what are you worrying about? Return this to sender.
Let's return.
Gosh.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Moving on.
Moving on.
Next.
Okay. Okay, so I don't want to learn how to drive, but people tell me I have to. I'm 19 years old, and most of my friends know how to drive since they were 17. Since it's the legal age. Oh, since 17 is the legal age. However, I never did, and I have no desire to learn. I know it sounds silly, but I don't think I'd be a good driver. I get very anxious, and I often find it difficult to concentrate. I disassociate sometimes as well. Oh, girl. I don't like the idea of being on the roads where I'm at risk of getting in an accident and where people have road rage. People tell me I should just learn to have, just so I have the skill, but I don't have a desire to do that. I don't want to waste my savings on a car, and I don't want to pay insurance. At the moment, I'm content with using public transportation. Am I weird?
No.
Are you weird? No.
No. Are you rich is
You're
the
not.
question. Because if you rich, then you can get to a driver to drive for you all the time. We need to find out your financial situation. Can you afford a driver?
I mean, a person is taking public transportation, so
Oh.
the financial situation is
Oh, you need to learn how to drive, girl.
survival. I feel like you switched it up quick. Oh. Why'd you switch it up? Because the public transportation is
Yeah, girlfriend.
getting sad.
You gotta learn
Okay.
how to drive, baby.
She's only 19.
Yeah, you know, it's sad.
I don't know. I feel like don't force it. I'm driving's dangerous anyway. So don't force being on the road if you're already anxious. We don't need any more psychopath drivers, trust me. Especially not here in Atlanta. So no. But my advice, are you weird? No, I don't think you're weird. But that's just not what you want to do. I don't know. Figure it out. Oh, that was it. If you guys ever have something on your heart or your mind or a story in the past or the future or now that you want to tell us, DM us at TLSLiveShow. We'll always keep you anonymous. And for now, return to sender.
Okay,
Okay.
now it's time. It's time for a food challenge, y'all. It's really not a challenge, but it's a challenge.
Ooh, this is gonna choke me again. I forgot how tight these
Okay,
were.
so let me intro it. Of course, nobody else is probably gonna have this weird thing. So this is what we have, y'all.
Rich 8 figures.
It's called. It's made by Rich Berry, but it's a miracle berry. Okay. So this is how this works. Follow along.
Can you guys
Inside
hear
this
that thunder?
package is a berry that we eat. And when we eat this berry, it's supposed to make anything acidic or anything that's sour taste sweet. Right? So, comes with directions, gives us things we should eat. It only has 0.35 calories too. Okay? So let's open it. Oh,
Fun fact.
what we have to eat?
Oh yes, let's show them what we have to eat. I chose these 3 things. Oh,
What do you have?
because you know sour is not my favorite. Oh, you chose good things. Oh, I'm jealous. Okay, well perfect then. Perfect. I chose
Okay.
Starburst gummies, sour.
All right.
Sour Punch strings.
Okay.
And the classic
Lay's.
salt and vinegar.
All
Salt
right.
and vinegar chips.
I have strawberries. I have a lemon. And I have a tomato, which I actually grew in my own garden.
Ooh, beautiful. Wait, tomato, it's gonna make the tomato taste sweet too?
I mean, it said it's acidic, so I'm like,
Okay.
so we're gonna open our packet. Oh, by
This is
the way,
choking me.
Neo got this for us and sent it to us. We never tried it.
Thank you, Nia.
So we're supposed to actually rinse our mouth with water. Let's rinse our mouth with water.
Oh shoot, let me get water. Sasha, you have to get up real quick. I gotta go get water. Oh, I know. Don't hate me. 1 second.
Oh, I forgot.
Sorry, baby.
I'm doing vinegar. White vinegar. I'm doing white vinegar. We're doing vinegar, right?
It's okay, take it out. 1 second. Yes. Okay.
Are we doing vinegar?
Yeah, I have vinegar too. Hold on.
Cheap. Okay, this is inside. Let me see your inside.
Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, let me pour some of this vinegar. I honestly love these chips. I can't wait to eat them. Oh, are you talking or no?
No.
Okay. I'm pouring this much. I'm sorry. I can't drink vinegar. That's a death sentence. Flavor or not. Okay. Oh, you ready? Wait, did you chew on the little thingy-majig?
No, I didn't put it in yet. So first you have to rinse your mouth.
Okay, I did.
With water. Did you rinse?
Let me rinse again.
And then let's show my berry. Y'all, this is the berry. And it has a pit. So we're supposed to chew it for about 30 seconds and then we'll spit the pit. And it's supposed to make anything we taste sweet. So let's go. You ready?
Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I was choking. Okay. Ready? Chew it. Chew it.
Let's do 2. It tastes good.
Chew it.
It's so good. Wow. Wow.
That's different.
It's such a good berry. Wow. I did 3. You ready?
Oh, did you spit out the pit?
No, I'm just eating it. Tastes good.
Because I don't feel like you can spit it out.
Me neither.
I kind of like it.
So what are you trying first?
I like this. I want to try the sour punch. Oh.
Okay. I'm going to try Mambo Sours.
I want you to try your tomato.
Okay, first I'm going to try the...
Okay.
Try your... Go ahead.
So I combined these two, guys. Let's see if it really does make this sweet. It's not sour at all. Wait. At all.
That doesn't work.
Wow.
So not sour?
I like it.
It's sweet.
It tastes so good.
Let's try vinegar.
Okay.
Let's do another berry.
Yeah, let's do another berry first.
Okay.
Wait, you have to rinse your mouth. Right? Or no?
Yeah.
Neil said we have to chew it for 30 seconds.
Yeah, I chewed it for 30 seconds, I think. Ready?
It's hard to chew for 30 seconds, Neil, because it's like evaporates.
Yeah, it's like nothing. All right.
Yeah, it's like... Hold on, let me pick a berry. You chewed another berry?
Oh, DC Dog Gang is on here, but you don't know him, but I follow him. I freaking love DC Dog Gang because he has the pits. He breeds the pits. All right.
DC Dog Gang, hey.
You ready
Ooh.
for vinegar?
Yeah, I'm ready for the vinegar.
Let's do vinegar. 1, 2, 3. It's sweet. Yeah, it works. I took a whole shot of that.
I just saw like my life before my eyes. It's so weird.
It is weird.
I don't know why I just got into this state of just like staring, but like, cause it made me rethink like it's the weirdest taste ever. Like it's not sour, but it tastes like balsamic dressing.
It did, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Heavily though, like extreme.
Hey, Faven. All right, so let's try one. Let's rinse with water.
Oh, this might make my stomach
Where's
act up.
Sasha?
She's laying down right here.
You show DC Dog Gang your Sasha.
Sa, look.
I got a palm.
Sa, she's so sleepy. I think it's because of the rain. It's raining bad, thunderstorms. Hey, Lambo.
Hey, Lamb. All right, let's do our lemon or lime or whatever.
Can I do my chips that are vinegar and salt?
I'm gonna do tomato.
So I can really test it. Do the tomato. Let me see.
Ready?
Yeah. I need to see this. I need to see what's happening.
Yeah, it's sweet. Tastes like
No way.
Tastes like what's it called? Spaghetti sauce. It tastes like spaghetti sauce. It's too sweet. Oh my god.
So it makes you taste the actual taste of that what you're eating.
This tastes like spaghetti sauce right now.
Wow. Maybe I'll eat that before I eat tomatoes because I don't like tomatoes.
This super sweet too.
The strawberry?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna try salt and vinegar chips, which are salty as hell if you've ever tasted them. They're soury and. They taste like regular potato chips.
No way.
I'm not kidding.
For real.
I'm not kidding. They feel like there's a residue on them, but they taste like regular.
So does that make them suck?
I know. Wow, that's so weird.
Yeah, everything is super sweet. Let me stop eating these.
Okay. So what do you say? What do you give these on a 1 to 10 as far as the
I give
product?
a 9. They work.
They really do.
They do.
Wow.
But what's the point though, sis? Bro,
What is the point? Maybe to enhance people who have lost their taste. I don't know. That was rude. I don't know why. Wow, spaghetti sauce.
this tastes like spaghetti sauce.
Oh, I didn't try this. I didn't try this. But I almost feel like these are sweet. I don't want to try another berry.
Calorie.
Save that for a rainy day.
Oh. Okay. So basically, this is what you add instead of sugar.
Oh no. Yeah, this does taste like just gummies. I don't like this. I don't like gummies. I'm not a candy person.
Right?
Would you say, oh?
This is what you add instead of sugar. This is a sugar substitute.
Like an enhancer?
Sugar substitute.
Oh, wow.
You don't have to use sugar.
Okay. Okay.
Hey.
So, oh, then that means you should hang on to these. You might need them one day. I might need them.
Because I'm all about the weight loss and being healthy. So I'm going to do that. But I don't even have sugar in my house. So.
Me either. I don't have sugar in my house either.
You don't?
No.
No, I have no sugar.
I don't like put a lot of sugar in stuff. I don't like that.
I never add sugar in anything. It's just like, no.
Mm-mm.
No.
Rarely ever.
Yeah.
Ever, rarely. But yeah. I rate that a 9, 9.5. That was fun.
And it's like sitting in the back of my throat right now, this sweetness.
Yeah, it's like a I was gonna say phlegm, but that sounds gross. But it's like I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's it's the flavor's still there. Oh, you gonna bring us out? What?
I'll bring us out today. So that's all the time we have for today. But listen, we want to start a new thing called Let's Talk About It. If you have a comment, if you have a subject that you want to talk about, bring it to us. Join us in the conversation. We'll talk about it. It doesn't have to be anything on our minds. It can be something on your minds because like minds think alike. And we want to bring everyone together to come to common grounds and to have good conversation about fun things. So if you have something, DM us in the comments. If you have something that you want to talk about, DM us in the comments. And, yep, we'll be back next Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Thank you, guys. And you can also watch more unscripted episodes on IGTV. And don't forget, we need your support to keep this going. Like, follow, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean. So this Sunday, the unscripted ladies are going to be on TLS. We're doing the pajama pizza party, so that'll be fun if you want to join us on Sunday at 4 p.m. If not, we'll see you guys next Wednesday at 8 o'clock on the dot in our drop top.
Who's in the street?
You never know what we'll do.
Okay,
It's
and
unscripted.
then lastly, let's talk about the relaunch. The new season for TLS Live Show starts when?
The new season starts September 12th, 2021, just in time for the fall. So it's going to be lit. So many surprises. I don't even want to say nothing, okay? Too exclusive. But it's going to be very fun. Don't forget, September 12th.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything. All right, y'all. See y'all Sunday for our junk food pajama party. So this is what y'all need to do. You need to wake up, do what you gotta do, clean your house, whatever. Take a shower, get right back in your pajamas, order your food, and then log on to TLS Live Show and be ready for 4 o'clock. Okay? We don't want to see scrubby pajamas from the day before. We want to see you some fresh pajamas. Okay? Be clean.
Fly.
Yes. Be ready for the pajama party junk food. I'm gonna have pizza with a burger and tacos. What you having?
I'm gonna have pizza, wings, fries, and probably some fruit. You know I love fruit.
Let Gianni be the fat girl, y'all. She the fat girl. All right, later. Thank you.
Bye, talk to you